I've made some of the most profound realizations of my entire life this year, this summer, even. But seeing how all the pieces fit together with the help of all of you, by talking and conversing and communicating, I've been able to see more about myself and my journey and my progress and my mission and my purpose and my ways so much more clearly, and I appreciate each and every one of your reflections to be able to help me get where I am, and I hope that any part of my journey has helped you. Because I've certainly come a long way. It's been like a 10-year thing that I feel like I'm finally at the closing chapter of this whole round of, asking, awareness, allowing, trusting, releasing, receiving, accepting, and achieving. Now I accept that I can achieve and am, and so just wanted to share with all of you some thoughts that I've had. I mean, it's been a really intense, even September. I'm sure for all of you too, with the Venus retrograde about to begin, all about like the shadows of love, and so to work through them. These retrogrades occur so that we have no choice but to see the shadow selves and are given the opportunity, if we're aware enough to accept it, to move through and intentionally give attention to ourselves and what we have to say in more subtle ways than words only. So, from me to you, I spend a lot of my time thinking, a lot of it, and I realize that, even before it's like, I've been told, well, these things can sound delusional, like lies almost, but of course, to an old reality, anything new and different would seem that way. That doesn't mean it's less true just because it doesn't agree with current culture. But I digress. The realization of like, how do you explain psychedelic ideas to non-psychedelic people? And what I have to say about that is that you need to, or let me choose my words more intentionally, I would really suggest and recommend, at least from this one person perspective, to find a plant that you would like to connect with and connect with it. I understand that sometimes people think, well, it has to be, a psychedelic or a marijuana or, that's not what I'm saying. Any plant. Find a tea. I've created such an apothecary because of the knowledge and wisdom of friends shared with me that like now when I have a headache, I take peppermint, and for cramps, I use fennel seeds, and it tastes like licorice, and I hated it. Now I crave everything licorice flavored, and I haven't had to use Midol in like 5 years. All these plant allies, and now I'm starting to grow plants, and what a treasure that is, and I'm so excited and thankful for the people in my life who have like shown me that path, because I think any way that you can connect with something that grows out of the earth, like we walk around and walking upon it, but plants that come from it, I think that's probably the best way, like literally in like an inoculation of nature is, I think, the best thing for anybody right now. Of course, as always, breathe and drink water comes back to me as endlessly like the ticket on board to like, you want to hear the bugs and it warms my heart when I can see somebody else like interact with bugs on the level that I know that they wish to interact with us on. Because those are the first steps to a conscious revolution, is being more in tune with the life that's all around us and within us, and how that connects all of us. So even like portobello mushrooms or chicken of the woods, oh, that was so good. I think I've already talked about that, but that's how good it is that I'll mention it twice. Wild, forested, connected to trees. I truly believe that will help you at least, on this path, if you're on this with me, of self-discovery and connectivity, innerly and outerly. But innerly is the, way to the outer, and surround yourself with love and light. Even this moving through of this coworker contracted ick that I feel I'm on the last day of, healing through it with teas and concoctions of vitamin C's and red clover flowers and self-heal, which is a plant that I knew my whole life and didn't even know that I knew. Or touch-me-nots, jewelweed. Little, you touch they have like orange little pitcher flowers and you poke them and their seeds explode. Well, you can catch those seeds. How many thousands did I explode as a kid, like giddily? You can catch those seeds and it's medicine, presenting itself to me all the time, all these years. To say that it tastes like a walnut. You can dry it and peel it, and it's like, that's the jewel of the jewel weed, because it's like baby robin's eggs blue. And it's very good for you. And their stalks, the juice from their stalks can heal poison ivy. So, like, around us all the time. I've known this plant my whole life without really knowing it on this deeper level. I connect so much to dogwood trees, and there's one outside my window here, my new sweet space here in Princeton, West Virginia. And just 3 blocks from where I began my journey. The whole full circle of how this all began. Anyway. Saw the birds eating the dogwood berries. I'll have to look that one up. Let me know if I can eat them too. If the birds eat them, they might be good for me. Sometimes I'll eat things just because my intuition is strong enough now that I believe in myself as my own personal authority. There are some things where I'd be like, I don't know. And either through muscle testing or just getting clear responses from myself, asking inward more and more to say, what do I need? And it goes, this. I'm like, all right. That was enthusiastic, self. Thank you for the clarity. It's really nice because I could just believe old things about myself, but I'm on this upward trajectory of believing positively, and I'm going to continue that away. So, featuring some sweet artwork by my friends. I'm so thankful to my new roommate, Sean Gibson. Shout out for doing in one night what would have taken me, some Shara, some Laura, some Kira. Shout outs to y'all, wonderful artists. So, yeah. Is that it? Possibly. Drink more water, breathe more air. I think I'm just going to keep making these videos, so I'll see you next time. I guess subscribe and do that stuff. Share anything that you want, no worries. I don't need no credit. Just get the message out there. I'm here to be a way shower and, share this way. I used to say it was like I spent so long digging myself out of a hole. And like, now that I'm walking free or freed around towns, spreading my light, I just want to provide anybody the tools that I found worked for me. To anybody who might care to give them a try, I know that everybody has their own tools, and I'm going to make a whole video about tools one day. Because just the idea. But anyway. For another time, y'all don't seem to like videos more than 10 minutes, so let me know how long of a video you'd like to see me talk, because, gosh, they could be long or short. It's all up to y'all, so communicate with me back in the comments or whatevs, and have a beautiful day.